someone want to tell me what's going on here?
I didn't recognize those mercs. Heavily armed and using C-Sec shuttles.
I don't know. I've never seen them before.
I can't believe you survived all that. They had guns, and grenades, and those drone things.
It's alright. I'm calling Commander Bailey. See what's going on with C-Sec.
Okay, that sounds... Wait! Wouldn't that just make whoever you contact a target too?
She's right, Shepard. Until we figure this out, it's a big risk.
Okay. For now, we run this ourselves.
Right. Ourselves. On our own. Outside the law. Okay. Yeah.
Brooks, gunfire means something serious is going on. Can you keep it together long enough for us to figure this out?
They said the Medigel might make me jumpy. Also, the fact that I work a desk job and have never been shot before.
How did you get mixed up in this?
I monitored data for Alliance intel to prevent fraud and hacking of officer IDs. Like, someone using an Admiral's pass to get into a nightclub on the Citadel when that Admiral is fighting on Tuchanka. I wrote a tracking program. It's really neat. I named it Mr. Biscuits, after my cat.
Brooks.
Right, sorry. Anyway, my program detected a breach in your classified files. Soon, everything we had on you was compromised. Personnel files, mission reports, everything.
Since when does hacking personnel records involve heavy weapon fire?
Think of what criminals could do if they had Shepard's military access codes. Or Spectre codes, even.
Explains why they need you dead, Shepard. Nothing to stop them till the damage is done.
Okay, let's figure out who they are and shut them down. Ideas?
Well, I was looking at that pistol you picked up.
For such a tiny thing, it packs a punch. Never seen anything like it before.
Let me see it. I might be able to help. Glyph.
I'll begin collating relevant intel for review, Dr. Tassoni.
Liara.
Shepard. I'm relieved to see you're in one piece. A shame about the sushi place, though. It was a favorite.
I hear that.
All right, Liara's on point. What about the rest of the crew?
Yeah, what about those slackers?
Joker, you've been busy.
I found some folks who actually like being shot at.
Permission to come aboard, Shepard?
Well, everyone just make yourself at home. Hey Vega, you weren't even in the cutscene, really. Everyone's kind of scattered about. Oh yeah, whole bunch of people. Why did I just make 15 grand? That's weird.
Back during my pilgrimage, I used to walk around near that sushi place and watch the fish through the window. I knew they'd never let me inside, but I think to myself, someday, when I've proven my worth to the galaxy, I'll go there for dinner. And then, you broke their floor.
Do they even have food you can eat there?
Not the point, Shepard. Hey.
Well, it's the point now. There's billions of points, because it's shattered glass everywhere. Lots of dead fish, too. That's fun. Sorry, I killed all the fish at the sushi place. I mean, they were living on borrowed time, right? So I was curious about the variables, by the way, so I looked it up a little bit. So, what happens is at first your love interest character shows up, or if you don't have one, it's Liara, or if it is Liara, then it's Liara. And if Rex is dead, or you didn't cure the genophage, which means Rex isn't super happy with you right now, then you actually get Vega instead, who I don't think does any Krogan takedowns. He uses like a rocket launcher or something.
Glad Liara's on this. If anybody can sift through a mountain of boring stuff to find that one critical clue, it's her.
Hey, Shepard.
Okay, later, when this is over and everything is settled, we are gonna talk about this bait thing. What's up, Commander?
He's bait, sushi place, fish, it's fine. It was metaphorical. You were metaphorically bait. We're good friends now. Everything's fine. I'm Commander Shepard. You can't be mad at me.
The restaurant attack has made the news. Civilian casualties seem to have been restricted to fish. Hello, Shepard.
I don't know if I'd count that. But it's funny, so allowed, I suppose. Is that Cortez in the background, by the way? Hey, Garrus.
So, what was it, Shepard? 5 minutes before someone started shooting at you? On the other hand, we get this cool secret hideout to hang out in. Unless the bad guys look in the window. How's it going?
Our sniper character's immediately perched up in a high spot. Go figure. Oh, look, there's people crowded back here, too.
Bet you never saw a shuttle get taken down like that before. I still got it. Thought we were done with all the shooting on the Citadel after Cerberus messed the place up. They must want you bad, Shepard. Price of fame, I guess. Shepard?
Feels like we can't go 5 minutes without this place being shot up again. It's, Citadel's bad luck. Can I put my costume back on? Is that an option? No, it's still there. Yeah, I miss my recharge time so much. Do I have new casual variants, by the way? I was gonna say, like, are they just not gonna load in or something? Whoa, I think it's struggling to load the casual costumes. Whoa. Is this why this game struggles with, maybe this is why this game never lets you, change costumes in rooms that anyone else is in. Normally you change your costumes in this game in rooms that where you're just alone. That might be why. Oh no, it only doesn't load in that one screen though. Yeah. Weird. Weird detail. Yeah, I'm just partial to this costume. Maybe it's the Firefly fan. Oop. It's just there's something practical about it. Like, it's not just... You're not wearing a dress, but you're not wearing weird uniform armor stuff. That feels out of place when you're just roaming the ship. Although, if you're all being formal, of course you're supposed to wear it regardless.
Commander, in my cycle, when we fled combat by falling through tanks containing aquatic animals, we usually... Oh, right. We never did. You are a trailblazer, Commander.
That was a very, very specific scenario, and now it is mine. From now on, they will call it the Shepard. And you can't take that name, it's mine. I claimed it. Although I might die soon, so let's see. Let's see how much galaxy's left before I lay claim to things.
Nothing beats having a Krogan bodyguard, huh? I had a buddy like that once. No, not so much a buddy, really. More of a prisoner who helped us. It's a long story, man. Anyway, Brooke, she's kind of cute. Think she's on the market? Shepard?
It's a long story, but I want to explain a story and make my character significantly more interesting, so I'm just gonna trail off with the implied story. Just like how Liara and Ashley have some conversation with some sibling that seems like it'd be a character growth moment, but then it's all off camera, so we don't hear it.
I'm glad you made it out of that ambush okay. None of us saw that coming. But, lesson learned. Never have dinner with Joker. It won't end well. Glad you're okay, Shepard.
Well, you took the important information from this, honestly. Yep. Time to ostracize Shepard forever.
I found something. We can gather the team whenever you're ready.
Ostracize, Joker, I mean.
I'm gonna have to write a report about getting shot. I hear those are really complicated.
It's faster if you make a template.
I think maybe you get shot too much.
No, you're just inefficient. Don't judge me.
I'm watching Dr. Tassoni work. It's inspiring. I'm watching Dr. Tassoni work.
I've made some progress. Would you like me to call the meeting?
Do it.
We have a lead. I called in some favors to run a trace on the gun. It led me to a casino owner named Elijah Khan. He's been suspected of using his profits to smuggle weapons onto the Citadel. Immediately after the attempt on Shepard's life, Khan made an interesting call.
I'm cutting you off. I'm returning your down payment now. What's the problem? Turn on a vid screen. When I sell a gun, I don't want it showing up on the nightly news. You won't be linked to me. Save it. Our association is terminated. And if you even think of coming after me, I've got info on you ready for prime time. So you ponder that. Khan out.
So that's our identity thief.
Looks like he's got an ID disguiser. Those things are a pain in the ass to get around.
Did you get anything on the mercenaries who attacked us?
They're a private military corporation called Cat-6. As most of you know, Cat-6 is an Alliance nickname for dishonorable discharges. Many have criminal records, histories of steroid abuse, and other charming features. No doubt hired by the thief, not by Khan.
That phone call was pretty damning stuff. How'd you get it?
It involved the weapons biometric data, Solarian intelligence, and a Hanar prostitute with camera implants.
Seriously?
No, but the truth is boring.
Khan didn't sound friendly to whoever that voice was. Maybe he'd pass on that info to us.
That would take some extremely smooth talking. If he sees you, he'll probably assume you're looking for revenge. The casino has a panic room. Chances are he'll have gone to ground there. EDI can give us programs to hack the door, but the cameras and guards complicate things.
Yeah. Khan could disappear. Or worse. If his guards ever open fire, normal people could get hit. Like I did.
She's right. We can't risk spooking him. We go in quiet. Small team, no gunplay.
Dr. Tassoni, this evening the casino will be hosting a charity event to assist war refugees.
Purchase some tickets, Glyph. Then call up a layout of the building.
Score! So, how close can you get? You don't usually put a back door in a panic room.
This air shaft bypasses the security gate and ends up in storage. From there, the panic room's door camera can be disabled.
Too convenient. There's gonna be alarms all over that shaft.
I believe I have some countermeasures that may help. I'll know more once we're inside.
Who will go in the shaft? They need to be small in size.
Yeah, that's not me. Too many snacks of roast Varen leg.
I suspect my suit's built-in tech would be picked up by security sensors.
My presence in the casino would arouse suspicion. Mechs are not allowed, since they can have cheating software.
What you need is somebody trained in zero emissions tech. No electronics, no metal, just undetectable polymers. We had a course back at Op-Int, disabling a bomb with these little tweezers. See, the bomb was filled with shaving cream.
All right, you're in.
What? No! What?
You said it yourself. We've all got too much tech.
But I managed to get shot just coming to talk to you. Now I'm supposed to hack my way into a safe room?
That's the plan, Brooks. Get whatever you need and be ready.
If that's settled, it looks like there's one last hurdle to get us inside.
Which is?
Black tie required.
I'm an idiot. Let's dress up and go on a spy mission. Who would I want to take? Of course. You specifically can't take EDI. Wait, crap. I'm allowed to take Rex. I have to bring Rex. I've never had Rex in my party ever. It's mandatory. Well, this place seems pretty.
I look ridiculous.
Think of it like camouflage. You don't want to scare the prey.
Then we need to find bigger prey.
Okay, this is good. Everyone looks at the Krogan. Nobody looks at me. I'll get to the ventilation shaft. Wish me luck.
Liara, you have any input?
I'm here, Shepard. EDI and I will keep in contact in case we're needed. Khan has a lot of surveillance set up. I'd mingle with the guests if you want to look normal.
Okay, Rex. Time to meet the riffraff.
What is he wearing? He does look ridiculous. What is that? It's like he's wearing a body bag they put racing stripes on. And it has like leg huggers. Like, what in the world? Do his thighs actually stick out like that? Because I assumed that was just his armor, but now his like black tie set get-ups looking like that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Rex. I feel like I'm responsible for this and it's my fault. We're here for a fundraiser. Let's go click on people until they get mad at me. That's usually what I assume will happen in this kind of game. Let's see.
Commander, I'm upstairs by the grate leading to the shaft, but there's a problem. Can you meet me?
But I'm supposed to mingle, aren't I? Wait, who's this guy? A guard?
Evening, officer.
Ma'am?
And that's the end of our interactions. Sweet. Oh, you can activate roulette. I'd rather not, but still, it's there. How many mingles can I do?
I heard your advice is so good at psychic. So what's gonna happen to me in the next few minutes?
Disappointment.
Oh. Hey.
Well, you got him. Oh, it's Sha'ira.
Commander Shepard.
Sha'ira. It's been a long time.
My idea of a long time is different than yours, Commander.
What can I say? I put a lot of living into the last few years.
Indeed.
Do you have any advice for me this time?
When?
Wow. What an amazing interaction. Alright, goodbye forever, Sha'ira. As a callback to the first game, I was like, oh, this could be really interesting. Nah. Just Sha'ira being acknowledged as a character who did in fact exist. More or less. Is there anything noteworthy around here?
Commander? I'm upstairs.
Elspeth Murine.
Hi, Elspeth Moraine. I'm running for Zakara Ward City Council. Are you a citizen here?
I've had bad experiences with politicians.
Who hasn't? That's why I'm running. I got sick of leaders with ties to terra firma or Cerberus or worse.
Oh?
The ward needs refugee facilities. It needs security. It needs jobs. It needs everything. And hopefully, with a friend like Elijah Khan backing me, I can make it happen.
Someone like Elijah Khan. That's who we're here after. I don't think he's going to be happy.
So, to sum up, tomorrow starts with the Help a Dream Foundation, then it's blood drive, refugee camp, and hospital tour.
Sounds like you turned pro.
I try.
Ms. Rios believes we have an obligation to the less fortunate.
Of course. So how are you liking the party so far?
There's a party?
Holy crap, fundraiser donation people are the most boring people. And I don't want to talk to them anymore. So we're going to go back to things that eventually lead to me shooting stuff, probably. Unless I can dance?
You know, I respect the first guy who looked up at Saturn and said, that thing up there, it isn't a star. But you gotta love the guy who said, that thing up there, that's gonna be my gas station.
Rex is precisely as bad at dancing as I am. Also, I feel a little bad that I probably should have brought Garrus. Probably. But they gave me Rex?
Enjoying the party?
Young people party. I drink. Tonight it's Rinkhall on the rocks.
That stuff can put you down for the count.
I just lost a staggering amount of income. This puts things in perspective.
You need a few credits for a ride home or anything?
Oh no, it's not like that. You know about all those helium-3 facilities that are getting wiped out?
I've flown by a few.
Now, to put it in layman's terms, most of those facilities were mine.
Well, back to it. We're near it. Oh, there she is.
Still upstairs.
Okay, right. Just like we thought. There's an alarm on the grate.
We'll have to bypass it.
Dr. Tassoni gave me this to pass to you. It's a resonance emitter lens. It should let you see security grids and wiring.
Good. I'll follow the wiring to a junction box, splice it, and disable the alarm.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
The lens is working.
Good. Follow the blue wiring. In case it needs to be said, don't try to bypass a camera while you're being watched.
You just gotta believe in the Shepard.
I see a junction in the wall, but there's a camera watching it.
Shepard, I'm sending a hack to your Omni tool. It will fool the camera, but it'll self-delete after a few seconds.
Got it.
So get out of line of sight. Click. Then go quick. Go, 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 go.
This place is in.
Good. I've got the grate open, and in we go. Act casual. This could take a while.
Well, back to mingling it is then. Hi there, bartender man.
Drinks are what do you have?
Nothing too crazy. I want to be able to walk a straight line.
Thessian Temple coming up.
Are Asari drinks usually mild?
Not all of them. Mr. Khan had us put out some gelatin shots earlier. Also Asari. They kick like a shotgun.
Well, then get one of those for Rex. No? Alright. Just thought I'd suggest it. Alright. Whoa, a lot of people here. That's Shire, does any new dialogue happen, or is it the same?
Commander, have a drink.
I think I once heard a rumor that you were leaving the Citadel.
I did leave. Some so-called journalists made up stories about me. Because of their venom, I retired to a little colony in the Selene Nebula.
Why come back?
Because I knew people here, and they needed comforting. And because one does not flee the heart of the galaxy in desperate times. Not because of some scoundrel with a video camera.
So there actually was a little bit more for her.
Why, Commander, you keep coming over. What is a lady to think?
I was wondering, how does someone become a consort?
By understanding the minds around you. By displaying compassion in every direction. And then trying just a little harder and just a little longer than anyone who is not a consort can possibly imagine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a potential client to attend to.
This obsessive guy that won't walk away? Even though you told him that he should expect disappointment? Nope, that's it. All I can do is stare. So now we know that you can repeat looking at people. Oh, there's actually an audible noise when you go in and out of line of sight.
What? There's a guard right below me.
Don't panic. I'll get his attention.
Alright, where's this distractible guard? Howdy, folk.
Excuse me. I think I saw someone doing drugs in the ladies' room.
I see. Were you able to identify the substance used?
Red sand.
Dispatch, we've got a sand tripper in the bathrooms.
Have they tried to compromise the games biotically?
Unknown at this time. Moving to confront. Send backup. We're taking care of it, ma'am. Appreciate the help. You have a good night now.
You're clear, Brooks.
Thanks, Commander. I'll see if I can get to the panic room.
And I'll get back to blending in. Slow and steady. We'll get to Khan.
Nothing makes us blend like watching Rex go sprinting across the room like that.
It's for a good cause. For every thousand. Why, hello, love. Isn't the turnout amazing? I wasn't sure anyone would show up.
We pull together when we have to.
I feel so bad for the humans. If you need a place to stay or anything, you just let me know.
I have a place to stay now, but thanks.
So you had nothing before that? Oh, how brave of you to endure, dear.
The humans are so resilient. Like that phrase of theirs, stiff one in the lips?
Stiff upper lip.
Right, of course. What did I say?
Holy crap. This is the most patronizing conversation I've ever heard.
The camera saw me.
Whoopsie.
Okay. No problem. Maybe if you mingle and look casual?
My bad. I just saw a computer terminal. I was like, I'll buy something. And it was a hacking attempt. Whoops.
Shepard, mingle.
Hello again. Ciliana Aranos, by the way, and this is Lihanna Parit. We're friends of Mr. Khan. Hi. Lee here encouraged him to have a charity night. She just about melted his heart.
Mr. Khan doesn't melt, but I did show him it earned some good press.
Talk to me, Brooks.
I've got a pressure pad and an obstruction detector ahead. I can't disable them from here.
Okay. Edie, I need a tech solution. Brooks, stay put. We'll find some junctions and take down the sensors.
Okay.
Follow the red wiring.
The red wiring this time, alright. Where's this wiring hiding out?
No, seriously. Have you ever tried to chase an ambulance? In a sky car, it's about the most dangerous thing you can do.
Here's a start. Oh, stopped there.
Round and round and round she goes.
There's a junction by the roulette wheels, but it's in plain view of 2 guards.
But you can do something, right? Because my legs are maybe sort of starting to fall asleep a little.
Hang in there. We've got this.
So we need to distract the guards. Hey, Rex.
I can get his attention, say when.
Yeah, distract him with your floating.
I need to look at your kitchen. I'm a food inspector.
I'm going to have to see some credentials.
Is that guy gonna turn away? There we go. No! He looked straight at me. Mingle time.
I love roulette. Every minute is more exciting than the next.
Should I point out the flaw in that statement?
Oh, are you like one of those detail people? Come on, even diamonds have flaws, but that doesn't make them less valuable.
Miss, where exactly were you educated?
Oh, online. You can take these courses and it teaches you responsibility because you do the grading.
Oh no, she's an idiot. There's no cure. Wow, every moment is more exciting than the next. That means it's an infinitely declining amount of excitement.
You, tough girl? Perfect. I need an opinion on something from a B-lister or below. Houses with retractable roofs. Still in or too common?
Your house has a retractable roof?
Only the one on the Citadel. I gotta take care of it since the one on Earth got all Reaper-fied.
Instead of remodeling, maybe you could invite a few refugees to come stay.
Oh, I am totally on that. But finding the right one is hard, you know? So many of them don't have agents.
How do I end her? She needs to be ended. Well, that's a hell of a name. Aishwarya Ashland.
Can't stay away, can you?
What can I say? I'm a masochist.
Oh, no kidding! I'm a Scorpio! We'll get along great.
It's like her entire brain is comprised of helium. This guy is notably silent, and for good reason. He's just drinking away, staring into space, trying to forget where he is. Oh, that's that. That's the end of that. Alright. So I need to... How do I leave? B isn't working. Oh, there we go. So I need to distract that guy because he never looks away, but do it when that guy turns away so that he's not staring at me. So I need to time it better, basically. So the moment he walks away.
You don't need to call for backup. I'm just looking for a game that isn't crap.
We, like to be prepared, sir.
I think I did it.
Testing the obstruction detector. And I think we're okay.
I'm a food inspector. I love you, Rex. I'm a food inspector. Crap, did they say yellow right? Did they change it to yellow? Oh, a quasar machine. Why, though? Let's see. I think they said yellow. Wait, who? Do I know who you are?
Interesting. You're not mingling and you're not betting. What's your game?
The name's Roland Quarn. The game, Commander Shepard, is hearts and minds.
Care to elaborate?
Most people in this casino are here for a good cause. Others are just here to be seen. Phonies, if you will. They have money they won't miss. Others, who are not myself, need it. So the honorable thing to do is part them from this money.
So you're a con man?
Con men leave their marks angry. Con artists leave them smiling.
Isn't that just a salesman?
I'm debating whether I should report you to security.
Oh, I like a good debate.
Would you be so smug if I got you thrown out of here?
Possibly. I'd like to see you explain my wicked motives right after you explain why you have a radio in your ear.
Well, Since I don't see you turning me in either, I gather you're no friend of Khan's.
Khan doesn't have friends. Anyone who says otherwise is deluding themselves.
So, is Khan part of your game tonight?
No, I simply what do humans call it? I fleece his guests.
Then there's no harm in telling me what his weaknesses are.
I've studied him. He's ruthless and rich, but not very bright. Temperamental. Doesn't deal well with the unexpected. He's also used to letting other people handle things he doesn't understand, like his security.
That's quite an assessment. Do I owe you anything?
No, we do what we do because there are wrongs that need righting. The wrongs I address are simply pettier than yours.
Then I guess we know where we stand, Mr. Quarn.
Enjoy the evening, Commander.
It's probably the last we're gonna get from him. Yep, now we just stare at each other expectantly, but actually, paradoxically, expecting nothing.
I see the security gate.
Okay, that's great, but we gotta wait on that until I reach the end of the duct.
It's also the most crowded room ever. Holy crap. There's a ridiculous number of guards around here. Okay, so that camera's not pointing at it, so we're safe from that one. But this camera is pointing at it, which is actively a problem. This guy's wandering around, and this guy's also here, being a problem. Wow. Also, I haven't saved for a while, so it wouldn't hurt to do that. I'm supposed to interact with this? No, that's the camera. Never mind. So that's a camera. This camera points at the other camera. But my actual goal is this. So primarily I need to have that camera disabled and this guy not looking at me so I can distract him. This is gonna be interesting. Faster. Do. Just distract that guy. No? Distract that guy? Rex. Distract that guy, Rex. How do I... Rex, why don't you distract people anymore? It doesn't work. What the higgity heck? Rex. My D-pad command went away. I can't distract people.
Evening, officer.
Ma'am? The thing about Solarian parties is, they all do it too well.
I don't follow.
My lab group on Sirkesh. All Solarians but me, and all with damn near perfect memories.
Oh, that could get awkward.
Exactly. It was all about who burnt the cake 6 months ago, or arguments that two people continue when they meet up once a year.
So they never let anything go?
Yeah, it was constant one-upmanship. I couldn't keep pace with them if I wanted to.
They straight up decided to reuse the Kasumi mission all the way down to the dress. So this one's the one I haven't done yet.
I'm at a junction. There's a camera and a guard.
I'll just be here. Try not to cough.
That's fine. You'll be fine.
Attention, say when.
He's not looking for now.
Suspicious activity.
Oh, he looked.
A guard spotted me.
Quick, mingle, mingle.
Hopefully he'll move on.
Come on, Tiger Bite. Bring it home.
You got a lot riding on him?
He's my boy. Picked him up at a shelter. Whoever let him go had no eye for racers. He can outrun anything he can't outfight, and outfight anything he can't outrun.
What are the odds on him?
Enough to pay for my kids' tuition.
You talking about Varen races? So I need you to turn away. Crap, I thought he was turning away.
Guard spotted me.
Alright.
Normal?
So these hollows aren't just hollows, right? Real Varen are racing somewhere.
Oh yeah. They set up a trap. Our pups eat. They bark. They need cleaning up.
What's a pro racer eat?
A special diet based on what they'd get in the wild, minus the radioactive crap.
So what, raw Krogan leg?
Oh man, my dogs would love that. Kind of illegal though.
Kind of illegal to sell other sentient creatures' body parts for food. Could you go away? I guess I could try distracting him.
Hey, you call that guarding?
I just thought he might not distract for long enough, so I figured I'd try to use this. You go. So I didn't know if he would distract him long enough for me to do both hacks. Oh, he did.
I'm at the storage room, great. Time to hit the lock.
Be careful, Brooks. Brooks?
Oh, son of a... Hey, Commander.
What? What happened?
Infrared laser hooked up to a silent alarm. I didn't get it in time. Shepard, I'll call the responding guard to say it was a false alarm, but you must stall him before he reaches Brooks.
Where is he? Which one is he? On my way. Hey, guard. I'm here to be distracting. I mean, I'm here because I need to talk to you about something.
Hey! Just calm down. I'm trying to do 3 different things here. Barrows?
Sir, we checked out the alarm in storage. It's nothing. Minor accident.
Find out who tripped it and get them in my office by end of shift. Now you. What'd you need?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a security? I thought you were a friend of mine. You got the same suit.
You enjoy your evening.
He's having a...
You're clear,
he's
Brooks.
very stressed today.
Thanks, Commander. I'll see if I can get to the panic room.
I almost feel bad. I guess we'll just hang out again. Alright. And how about you? Oh, you're the idiot. I remember you. Yeah, no more of you. Can't take any more of you.
I'll call you back. Potential client here.
Enjoying the party?
Like adrenaline in my heart. They're gonna have a fire breather on the bar later and shoot fireworks above the ward.
Would fireworks even burn in a vacuum?
It worked at New Year's. Whatever they did, it looked freaking nuclear.
So are you Khan's lawyer?
I represented the casino once. Brutality suit.
What's Khan like?
Intense. Scares the hell out of his staff. But every now and then, he does some charity, like this.
Does that make up for it?
If what I hear about him is true, not remotely.
You ever think about working for someone a little more above board?
Like who?
The council's gonna need lawyers like everyone else.
You think I should defend the Citadel Council if they get sued?
Who said anything about defense?
And now we will stare at each other menacingly until one of us dies. Not quite? Alright. That's fine. Can't you just mingle with your party member? I just want to hang out and chat with Rex for like the next hour. That should be an option.
Okay, follow the yellow wiring.
Popular tonight.
Well, some adventurous souls are trying the mind fish. It's what Hanar like to do instead of alcohol.
Huh. I guess since they're mostly water, the dehydration would be bad.
Right. So there's this fish with hallucinogenic skin oil. Gets Hanar buzzed right up.
What happens if humans eat it?
Way more potent. And it releases into our system slowly. Best to clear your schedule for the entire weekend.
Hanar fish drugs. Why not? Well, many reasons why not for now. But maybe one day, after we save the galaxy.
Get his attention,
I can't get the security gate to open from here. The junction must be on your side. It might be tricky, just so you know.
Suspicious activity. My floor.
Stop looking at me.
Hey again. Back for more tales out of school?
Sure.
Andrew was just saying the Solarians came up with satellites that eat orbiting debris. So their space isn't all cluttered like ours.
Nice trick. What won't they think of next?
Hair extensions, I imagine.
I want to see a Krogan with hair extensions. So he looks at me, you look over there. Should be able to distract you, though.
Hey, you call that guarding?
Is there a problem you'd like to report, sir?
You call that guarding. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Don't stop distracting him. Be a good long-term distraction, Rex.
You have a good night now.
Quickly. Yeah.
Khan, I'm not here to threaten you. We need to talk.
What the hell?
You got me dressed up like this, and someone else got to do the shooting. Rex not happy.
Commander, there's a deletion order on the terminal. Damn it. Everything's been wiped. I don't know if it was him or the killer or... When I tripped that alarm, did I screw this up? What are you looking for?
Mistakes. Thought so. Whoever it was had to do this fast. They wiped the terminal, but not the comm.
Oh, so we can take the comm back to the safe house to scan it, or...
Elijah, come crawling back.
Guess again.
You. I see you've recovered from flopping on the floor like a fish.
You'll need to do better than that. The last guy that trash-talked me was a few kilometers taller than you.
Brave. I thought as much, but it won't matter. You have nothing. All you can do is wait for the hammer to fall.
Bring a bigger hammer. Your last try was inadequate.
I'm gonna take everything you have and everything you are.
Damn it. Sorry, Commander. There wasn't enough time to trace the call.
We're not finished. Pull out the data drives.
The ones that got wiped? You think we can find something?
With Edie, anything's possible. The sooner we get them to her, the sooner we can track down this threat.
Any luck with the game?
Hell of a party. Almost as good as Krogan do it. Doesn't count unless the host dies at the end.
It wasn't a total loss. Brooks, work with Edie to see if there's anything useful on those drives.
Here's hoping. I'll let you know what we find, Commander.
And we're back. Another 24,000 credits. Holy crap. Who's paying me for all this? I'm alarmed.
I hope Brooks and Edie can find something on the drive.
Same here.
Hey. I look pretty damn good in a fancy dress, Commander. I'm gonna need an occasion to wear it.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, Shepard.
It's not my fault we stick to only bringing like 2 people on everything. We could have brought everyone, have a whole damn party, see everyone's costumes.
I could go for some food while we wait. Too bad you shot the hell out of the best sushi place in the Citadel, huh? What's up, Commander?
Damn, Commander. You can't even attend a party without someone ending up dead. Now, if I can just find some chow around here, you'd think a pad like this would be stocked. Shepard.
I hear it was quite the party, even if things didn't go exactly as planned. At least you didn't come away empty-handed. Commander?
Greetings, Commander. The casino will be hosting another gala in a few months. Shall I arrange for tickets?
Once was enough.
I couldn't tell who he was talking to. I'm so used to him talking back and forth to Liara about plans.
So I see how it is, Shepard. Go out for a night on the town and leave the boyfriend behind in the closet. It's okay. I'm not one for mingling, unless the mingling involves sniper rifles.
It did not involve sniper rifles. You missed out on the Rex banana, though. That was a weird sight. Whatever the hell he was. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Never thought we'd need to get dressed up to hunt down some mercs. Make it a rule to never fight wearing pajamas.
Not even really we, it's mostly just you.
Commander, instead of infiltrating the casino using a disguise, it would have been better to hold all the primitives hostage, threaten them with death, and shoot them until they gave you what you wanted. Next time, I will gladly assist.
Oh yeah? That's the case? Note to self, never take Javik alive into any location where there are living allies. Just for the rest of the game, really. Just take him to weird barren planets full of Reapers.
Shepard.
I think we've got something, Commander.
Well, everyone who was dressed up is still dressed up.
I am glad to see my physical proximity was not necessary to the success of the mission, Shepard.
Let's see what you find before we call it a win.
Commander, Edie and I have been analyzing those drives. I think we found something if you're ready.
Let's hear it.
Though the data's root structure was erased, the logic integrity remains viable.
Edie has an incredible talent for this stuff. I know she's an AI, but even still. We found an encrypted communication from a few days ago. Just need another minute to crack it.
A whole minute? Edie here could shave that down to 5 seconds.
I thought it best to allow Staff Analyst Brooks a chance to improve her decryption skills.
And now you've lost your chance to show off.
Like she needs it. You're the crew of the Normandy. You're legends to the rest of the Alliance.
Legends can be good or bad. Which are we?
You're the kind that people look up to. The kind they owe their lives to.
How come everyone's always shooting at us?
I think it's mostly you, Rex. The bigger the target, the bigger the, target.
You're saying I've gained weight?
It just means there's more of the legend to love.
And the camaraderie, the friendship, I think that's your secret weapon.
It's all just part of the job.
Wait. Job? You mean the rest of you are getting paid for this?
Here we go. Wow. Those mercs who were after you, they bought a lot of weapons. Like, big ones.
Max? What do they need that kind of firepower for?
It appears this drone is preparing to rebel.
I have just monitored the Commander's Spectre access code in use at the Citadel archives.
Punch it up.
The archives are going into emergency lockdown. Whoever's hacking your records is there right now.
What do we know about the place?
Council keeps sensitive historical information there. Real hush-hush. Even my old CSEC clearance never got me in.
Then we'll find our own way in. Gear up and let's... What's with the Volus?
Oh, pizza delivery guy. I got the munchies.
Double pepperoni.
These archives are huge. You'll have a lot of ground to cover. Shame you can't bring everyone.
Who says we can't? All hands on deck for this one.
Hell yeah. But, who gets to take point with you?
Who's going to pay the bill?
This is pretty amazing. It's a shame you can't take everyone, because it's just assumed that it's a two-person party at all times. So they're like, screw that, we're taking everyone on this one. For the first time and last time in the entire Mass Effect trilogy, everyone goes on the mission. Screw it. And we have a bonus-sized party, because we have 8 people instead of the... Well... Oh yeah, we don't have 9 people anymore, we're down to just 8. Still have the bonus of Rex. I'm gonna go with Garrus and Tally, I think? Right? I hope? I don't know. I'm always afraid of who the best people are to bring on these missions. Gotta make it up to Garrus, though. Wow, they reset my gun again. Back to the Claymore, so I can very awkwardly use it, but mostly just throw powers at people. Haha! And my armor's back on. I recognize that booty.